This is a compilation of all my Gorilla Tag Elf Backstory videos. If you enjoy these backstory type videos, let me know by leaving a like on this video and subscribing. Anyways, enjoy the video. The backstories of the Gorilla Tag Christmas Elves. Part, the Gift Box Bandit. It was Christmas Eve, and the curious elf was assigned to go to Santa's shop to find a missing present. He wasn't informed what the present was, but he was ready to find it. So he entered the shop to start his search. The curious elf looked high and low for the gift. He even tried to search the fireplace, which was not a good idea. Just as the elf had lost all hope and was about to report back to Santa, he spotted it. The gift box. He had found it and he was super proud of himself, but he got a little bit curious. So, as the curious little elf he was, he ripped that gift box open. And what he found was a blue potion. And because of his curious nature, he decided to drink it to test it out. But little did he know that was the worst mistake of his life. He got really small before he stopped. There was almost nothing he could do. He was super small now. But he decided to try to climb back up into the gift box using the candy cane. But then he slipped and he hit the ground hard. And there he laid up against the candy cane, where he was never found again. The backstories of the Gorilla Tag Elves. Part, the Stocking Peeker. It was the night before Christmas, and the little elf was fast asleep in his train bed. All of a sudden, he woke up and he was super thirsty. So quietly, he snuck upstairs to go get some water. But once he got upstairs, something caught his eye. The stockings. He contemplated whether or not he should just take a little peek into his stocking. And finally, he decided that he was gonna do it. So he peeked over into his stocking and started rummaging through it. And he found a blue potion. He was super curious about the potion, so he started drinking it. But that was a huge mistake because he started shrinking rapidly. At this point, he was so small that he could fit in his own stocking. It was such a far way down that he was practically stuck up there. And sadly, there he was trapped for the rest of eternity. All because he wanted to see what was inside of his stocking early. The backstories of the Gorilla Tag Elves. Part, the Cave Runners. One day, two elf friends went to go explore the caves of Gorilla Tag. One of the elves was super fascinated by the colorful crystals inside the caves, but the other was more fascinated by the handprints on the walls. But neither of them were aware of what was lurking in the shadows. While one of the elves was looking at a big purple crystal, he heard a noise and turned around suddenly. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw a scary monster, and he got super scared and ran away quickly. He called out to his best friend to warn him of the monster. His best friend, still looking at the handprints, heard him in the distance and started running too. They both got out of the cave as quickly as possible. They climbed up to the top of where the big crystal was hanging. But one of the elves found a weird looking blue potion. Bro, I don't know what this is, but this could help us hide from the monster. Alright, I guess we'll see. So they decided to drink it, but it was a horrible mistake. What the heck, dude? But before the other elf could tell him to be quiet, it was too late. The monster had heard them, and it was over for the both of them.